And you'll see right here, when the jack drops, it's Carl's sign to leave, and the crew member's trying to get it out of the back window, but just doesn't do it. I mean, that's as much of an effort as you can give as a crew member trying to get that wrench out.
What happened here?
Wow.
Nope, missed it.
Oh, my goodness.
And that is a mess.
But thank goodness for the barrels, though, because look how much damage that truck would have had he hit the end of that concrete wall.
That was when most likely your crew chief called you to pit road really late and you thought you could make it, but there's marbles down there and sand and grit, speedy dry, and he couldn't turn, and that thing weighs at least 400 pounds.
Coming down pit road, the 7 of Justin Allgaier got into his jackman, Kyle Suter. Here's Kyle, one of the first guys off of the wall and going out to help service that car. But Justin is out of position. He's gone too far. The crew claims another car got into him, got him a little bit squirrely, and look at the fall that Kyle takes. He got back up. They completed the stop. He was cleared by doctors, and he's ready to continue to pit the car the rest of the day. But what a lucky break for Kyle, who went up and over and thankfully didn't land the wrong way.
The 2 of Brad Keselowski now onto pit road.
All the way down.
You see the number of laps. Right front wheel is.
Yeah, and you see the number of laps that Brad Keselowski ran. You're starting to see their hand there, Kelly, on how long they can run.
Well, and it sounded like Brad maybe didn't. Oh, and you see he's just hit a crew member, so this is a disastrous stop for Brad Keselowski.
Take another look. Coming onto pit road and into his pit stall, he's just too fast.
Hope all these guys are okay. Obviously that was a big fall, but see all the brake dust on the left front wheel. I just wonder, they were using so much brake, and we're going to see a lot of brake dust here, but I just wonder if he's using so much brake that the brakes didn't work the way he was anticipating them to. You know, sometimes it's easy to, you're trying to get in pit road as hard as you can, you're trying to get your stall as hard as you can. The car just didn't get stopped. I mean, obviously it's, falls on Brad, but I just wonder if he didn't anticipate it because the brakes weren't working quite as effectively as he had planned.
Right rear's on fire pretty good here.
Yep, that's a problem. Paul Menard.
That's kind of a weird look. I don't know what he's got going on, but it's not good.
Wow, look at that. A lot of debris.
Yeah, it's definitely bringing a caution out.
Chunks of metal come.
Oh, whoa, baby. Whoa. That tire just blew out.
Everybody's okay. All right, you dumbasses, come on.
Caution has come out.
The explosion you heard was a tire blowing out.
And that's not good. That was off of Joey Logano's car. The gas man not able to pull that away from the car. And again, we mentioned this is different. Everything's backwards here at Watkins Glen. Take a look.
It is backwards. The fuel man has to lean the other way, and you see right there, he's used to pulling the gas can the other direction. When he tries to pull it to his left, it doesn't work. He gets stuck in the car, and that right there, it falls out. So he didn't drag it onto the racetrack, but almost at this point, you'd rather have him drag it onto the racetrack because it's going to be a penalty. He's going to have to come back into pit road.
Joey Logano was on pit road under green flag conditions, servicing that car. They couldn't get the gas can to release. Equipment out of the box.
Yeah, again, Cody Ware just right on the rear bumper of the 51 of McLeod. It just got in the back of him and turned him into that group.
That took the whole left rear quarter panel off Jimmy Johnson's car.
And these are cars that are slowing down, trying to get a pit road.
48 there at the bottom.
Yeah, here comes Tyler Reddick, gets turned sideways. His right rear quarter panel. Man, what an incredible shot seeing the debris. You can see the rear bumper of the 48 is stuck in the deck lid of that.
Reddick's car 31. Came into Johnson's like a cheese grater and just took the whole, look what's left.
There you go.
They're not going. I mean, this is big trouble because they're going to have a hard time putting fuel in it. They've got to make those repairs.
Somebody going around.
Brad Keselowski got turned around entering pit road. All the Chevys came in one lap ago. This is all the Fords and most of the Toyotas, and somebody got in the back of the 2.
And Mike, the 2's going the wrong way, by the way. He's headed. There you go, gets turned around.
But he was in the box, so he could make the stop.
Spun it right in there.
Still under green with 33 laps to go.
There goes Daniel Suarez, Joey Gase, Ryan Reed, John West Townley, all involved as the leaders started to come down pit road. Brendan Gaughan was sideways on the pit lane. Oh my goodness.
So unfortunate. These guys are having such a tough time getting to pit road today.
Ty Dillon, one of those that had issues.
There's going to be someone that doesn't get the memo that cars are pitting. Suarez locks up. He gets hit in the back by the 39 of Ryan Sieg, and just chain reaction from there.
Chastain was hit by Cody Romo, and that is big damage to the 45 of Chastain.
Talked about Johnny Sauter needing something good to happen. It just didn't.
Watch the collision on pit road, and it leads to this. Sauter comes out, hits Romo, and Romo then into Chastain.
Yeah, Romo, you see the sign there left of your screen. That's where his pit was. He's trying to turn into his pit. Johnny coming out of his pit. Ross coming out of his pit. Just catastrophe here.
So Sauter was coming out, and Romo was going in, and they end up colliding, and that puts Romo into the right side of Ross Chastain.
He drives off with just some gas. Oh, there's Timothy Peters.
A lot of contact.
Man, you can't drive out of the side of someone.
And you see Michael Waltrip facing the wrong direction. He got turned around coming on to the pit lane. As they get Michael Waltrip all fixed up, we look one more time at the situation for Jeff Gordon on exit.
Yeah, he had a pretty good run, and he's going to probably have to come back in, because if there's any dirt or debris on that screen in the front, it's going to heat the car up. So those things are like a shovel when you get out there in the grass.
During pit stops, things got even just a little bit odder. You see Clint Boiler peeling off to stop there to repair this right rear damage, and we'll show you how it happened. Danica Patrick is going to come out of her pit stall. Slew it sideways a bit. Whoops.
I can't explain that one.
Looking at Sam Hornish Jr. on the racetrack, watch this yellow car leaving its pit stall a minute ago. Conditions are tight on the racetrack. They're tight on the pit road here at Bristol as well.
I don't know how many times we've seen that here. Coming out of your pit stall, just don't have enough room. Wow. That's a close call right there. Hope he's okay. Looks like he is. He's going around to finish his pit stop.
And Preece makes the cut. Yikes.
I think he had his eyes on the 12 of Blaney trying to clear him, and just did not realize that B.J. McLeod was turning into his pit stall right there.
One lane. Outside. Clear to the grass. Oh.
McLeod about stopped.
You don't get a better view than that.
Cleanly.
Oh,
and not everyone's coming.
Blaney got in there.
Oh, here goes Blaney around. Spins as he comes onto pit road into the grass. Will it bring out a caution?
If he gets this thing fired up, I don't think it'll bring out a caution. He's rolling, but that'll be big. He is going to lose the draft right here.
Greg Biffle, bottom right of your screen, 2 tires for him. No changes to the car. Matt Kenseth also 2 tires. Kenseth will win the race off pit road, and there's a problem on pit road, Adam.
Something we saw in February. Brad Keselowski and Ryan Newman getting together on pit road. This is a tight place when you put them all there together. It's Casey Kane in the 5 car.
Oh, Gordon got into Newman and turned him into the 5 car.
Watch this. Oh, that's dangerous. Very dangerous. And one of the 2 cars' crewmen did go down, but he appeared to get up okay.
And it's a good thing they were on the left side already, or that could have been a ton worse.
Just barely clips Newman. And as you see it sends him across. And look at those officials.
Maybe they were on the right side. They got out of the way.
Yeah, they did a great job there. Yeah. And you see the tire changer there on the ground. Those guys are very blessed.
Pit road is a dangerous place, and you see why right here. First caution of the night at Daytona. We'll reset the field when we return. Here's how he got there. He did this on his own, no contact, fellas.
I thought surely he had help to do this.
All I could see is Harry Hyde having an ice cream there on the pit box guy.
Oh boy, this is gonna hurt.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, straight up Days of Thunder.
What was the reaction on the radio?
That's the first. Sorry about that. Just got all I could. When I hit the brake pedal, the rear is just locked, plumbed down.
Who lost a tire down there? Let's go
That's
back.
a new tire. Somebody knocked that out of a tire carrier's hand.
Came off the 70 car, Joanna Long. Came in 16th, and whoa! And it does catch Austin's car, but I don't think it looked like it did much damage at all.
I think he's okay. No, unfortunately, it didn't jump back over there to.
Real hard. Watch your speed.
This is a very narrow pit road. It's long, but narrow.